Guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today I have got more Peter Rabbit. So we have issue 21 and we're going to be starting the next character patch, which is Timmy Willie, and we also have issue 22 to go through at the end, and that is the Patchwork Square, your Oklahoma. Wow. Look at all the different squares. Oh no. Oh my days. But we're going to look at that after we've done the character patch. So let me put this to the side. So it's rather hot and sticky today in the UK. We are currently at 24 degrees Celsius. And it's due to get hotter in the 30s. We're not used to that heat. So, anyway, enough about the weather. Let's move these out of the way and we will go through the magazine. So this is the character Timmy Willie, and he is a little field mouse, and he's been chomping through a strawberry there by the looks of it. So yeah, and he's shading under some leaves, and we've got some flowers up at the top there, which I'm not sure whether I'll do those or not. Might be able to find a sew-on patch or something. But we have the usual welcome page and some projects, and then a little bit more about the world of Peter Rabbit. So that is Timmy Willie as he would appear in the books, and some more about the history of quilting, and then on the back there is the templates. So I'll take those off because I know we're going to need them. So that is template 1, so the little pieces, and I think we actually make the flower, so I don't think it's embroidered. No, that's the leaves there, so yeah, I think you will have to embroider the flowers, but we'll see. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that is template 2 for the placement. So back to Timmy Willie. So we have all the pieces of material that we're going to need, and then the square itself. To get these bits of thread off, and we also have another sheet of bondweb. First of all, let's go through. So this is the rose, then chateau, then tan, baby pink, scarlet, emerald, try and put that up, emerald, then teal, so that's the teal, and then silver mink. So those are the different materials, and then we have the bondweb, sheet of bondweb, and then we have beige spot. So that's what he's going to be ironed onto. So that's all the pieces. So additional items. So we'll need the templates, which I've already taken off, sticky tape and pencil, scissors, ironing board, dressmaker's pins, and yeah, the Bondo web. So let's have a look. So back in with Bondo web and cutting out the shapes. So trace the shapes from template 1 at the back of this issue onto 1/2 of the Bondo web. Cut out each shape, leaving a border. Let me cut out each shape, saving the leftover Bondo web for use in issue 23. So yeah, that will be the next character patch, will be issue 23. So well, yeah, we'll use the other half of the Bondo web for that. So I need to get my pencil and bits and bobs out of the box. I must have put them in here by mistake. Yes, I did. Yeah, because I had to use everything, didn't I, last time, because I ended up having to rub some of them out. Sorry for the shaking, guys. I've managed to get my camera back into the tripod. What it is, when I position the camera downwards for you guys to see what I'm doing, there's like a twisty handle and that tightens and loosens, and yeah, so that's what happened with that. So the shapes from template 1. So this is template 1. So I need to try and position and put a bit of tape over. Put a bit there, and we'll put a bit up in this corner, so all the pieces are going to fit onto this half. And remember to put the numbers on. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so this is number 15 and it is the strawberry. So 15. This is 17. It's one of the bite bits from inside, and also number 16. So then we have 14. We're getting into the leaf that is using to shade himself. That's 14. Then this one here is number 7. Again, a leaf. Seven. And then this is 13. And then this shape is number 8. This is number 11. Number 12. This is all the leaf he's using. And this one, I believe, is the stem that he's holding, and that is number 10. Then we get into the mouse. So we've got his head, and that is number 1. I'm going to put the placement for the eye and the whiskers, the mouth and the nose, because we'll save that for the detailing. Probably do that again in a minute for the strawberry, or the placement for where he's been eating it. Do these bits first for the mouse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Need to mark where this is going for when I put it on. So that is that all traced. Oops, I'm at the corner. So I have transferred all those shapes onto there. So what I need to do next, I need to cut these shapes out, and then we're going to put them onto the pieces of material. So I shall be back in a minute, guys. Right guys, I am back. So we're going to position the pieces onto the fabric now that they've all been cut out. So positioning the teal, the shiner and body pink pieces carefully, as you will use. Right. As you will use leftover fabric in issue 23. So there's some of these fabrics that will be needed for the next character patch. So we need to position some of these carefully. So the silver mink is first, so this one. And we need the head, number 1. So that one. The arms, 2 and 3. So 2 and 2 there. Back for this one. And rump 5. That one. So that is that one. So the tan, this one, is the belly 6. So that's that one. The teal, which is this blue one. And this is one of the ones that we have to be careful with the positioning. So the leaves 7, 8 and 9. So 7, 8, that little bit there, 8 and 9, and stalk 10. So that's to cut that one down. Take some of that paper, some bits of those off. 9, 10. So there's only going to be a little bit of that fabric left. There we go. So the Chateau, let me just double check. I think that was the red. No, is that other green? That colour. Leaves 11 and 12. So 11 has come a little bit away from the bonder web. Need to be careful with that. So 11. I think the tinier the pieces on the bonder web, it comes away from the topping paper. The emerald, which is the other green, leaves 13 and 14. 14 on, 13 on, the scarlet, so the red is 15, the strawberry, the rose, is the deeper red, the mark bite 16, that's that one, and then the baby pink is 17. So let's just double check which fabrics we need to be careful with. Oh, let me just check. So the teal is that blue there. The Chateau is that green one. And the baby pink, that one. So yeah, we need to the scraps, which I try to tend to do, but yeah. Let's move some of these so we have space to iron. So let me just switch the fan off, because if not, then everything is going to blow everywhere, because I'm going to move this tray down. And I'm going to try and position some of these items on. I think this is going to go the length, I think. Probably try and position it properly. Whew. It's so hot. That's that one. Try. Will the 7 go there? No, not big enough. Let's put that one there. Because the blue we need to be careful with. So that one. So that's the teal. Right, to try and save some of that. Then we get onto these tricky ones that have come apart. That's that one. And then try keep those ones together. There we go. That's that one. We'll do the pink next. And this one. That one. Ironed it onto the board. And the strawberry. And position it as best we can. And this one, number 6. Go. Then we have the emerald. You want to stop flying about. That one. Then we want this leaf here. And then we have the head and everything else. Try and move these pieces without the bonder web slipping. I'm gonna have to put the fan back on, guys. I'm melting. The head. Got one of the feet, our hands next. And this one. So I think that is all the ironed pieces. Right, so what I need to do next is cut these pieces out of the fabric. So I shall be back with you guys shortly. Right guys, I am back. I've got all the pieces cut out now, all on the board, ready. So we've got the iron on. So check the fit of your pieces on the traced outline. Peel away the backing from the tan belly 6, position precisely on the square and attach with a hot dry iron. So tan belly 6. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to peel these iron bits off. It's my long nail broke the other day. It come off my thumb. Oh. So let's have a look at this for a guide. We want it which way? That way up. So we want it sort of that way. Yeah, because then we'll have the rest of the mouse, the thing, the strawberry, and then the flowers. So yeah, we'll put in there. That goes. The iron ups, and I've got it the wrong way round. That way. No. Get stuck again. What's going on here? Oh, because that feels like the bundle web. What's that? Yeah. No, because then that feels. Should be that way. I don't know what's going on. They both feel like they've got the bundle web on. That'd be that way. It needs to go like that. I don't know why it's not sticking, guys. Hang on. Could be wrong. There could be one. Stuck. Yes, we have. Edit on one side of the material. That's gone a bit messy now. So, yeah. Next, attach the silver mink head one. Head. Want it that way. So position it like that. That's the head. Then the arms 2 and 3. We'll do 2 first, which is at the front. I'm gonna that way, because then you've got somebody's hand. That way. And 3. To fill in there, I think. Yep. That one. Then we want the back, which is number 4. This is the back. That way. Like that. No. There like that. Because then we've got another piece that goes in that position there. So then we want the rump 5. That way up, and it has to fill all of that in like that. Then so that's the mouse. So peel the backing from the strawberry, 15. To keep this though, don't we? Because we want to know the positioning for 16 and 17. So we want to position the strawberry about there. So the strawberry to be. Right. Right, yeah, so I've kept the trace in. Right, so we want, so peel the backing from the bite 16, attach in position, add the pink back. Right, so I've got to put the bite in next. So that wants to go there. I'll position the other one 17 in with it. That one, I think. There, like that. That's that. That's the bite in. And then peel the backing from the teal stalk and press into position. Number 10. Oh, so warm. So we want to add the stalk to be around his feet, then like that, and then over his head a little bit, so it needs to, whoops, line up with his hand there. We want it on the ground so it looks like he's got it right. So there we go. It kind of goes round him and then his hand is going to go here. So next, carefully position the teal leaves 7 and 9 and press. So these are the big leaves. So if we get these in position, then the others should just follow. So we kind of want this one up here a little bit. That's 7, and then 9 goes the other way, the other side. Nine, a little bit out. There we go. That's that one. So guys, and then repeat with the emerald leaves 13 and 14. We'll do 14, because we've got to get it to line up under the number 7 teal. Like that. And then what? 13 goes in the middle. So that kind of lines up with the others. Needs to be a bit higher up. Yeah, because 11, 12 and 8 still need to go in. That's that one. Then next, turn over. Complete by peeling, backing from each of the small leaves 8, 11 and 12 and press them into position. So 8, so oops, 8 needs to go over leaf 13, which is the emerald. It's that one. 11 is super tiny. So 11 needs to go down these other leaves here. Then 12 goes down the middle towards this, no, away from the stem. Like that. Is that everything? Yes. So unplug the iron. So right, this is what we should have now. So let me show you guys. So that is what I have. So the mouse, we've got the leaves, and then that is the strawberry. So yeah, that is what we have. So yeah, really pleased with that. So the next magazine we will have a look at what needs to be embroidered. Let's open magazine 22. Let me put these bits and bobs in the box so we don't lose those, but then they don't fly all over. So I'll leave that with that. So, magazine 22. Whoops. So, let's just have a look at what we have to embroider. So, this is the next bit for Timmy Willie, and it shows that we have to do the face detail, his paws, so his hands and his feet, and then we have to do his ear, and then we have to do detailing on the strawberry, so the strawberry seeds you have to stitch in, and then it shows doing the outline, then the outline of the strawberry, and then it goes on to finishing the strawberry, so the stalk, so you finish off and do the stalk, but then it shows the flowers in the top corner, and I've not been doing the flowers, so I might have to see if there's an iron-on or a iron-on embroidery thing. I did look when I was last in that stitchy shop when I was in Button Box, so I did have a look, but I didn't see anything. But that's what we need to do to finish off Timmy Willie. So yeah, just need to do those last bits of embroidery, so that will be to finish off. So we'll go through the Road to Oklahoma square. One element of this block will strike a familiar note, the checker square in the contrasting fabric that you made in your first block, your double 4 block. You'll find it helpful to keep checking the design layout for correct orientation. So the materials that we get this time, there is a light grey, there is a meadow spot, ivory sprig, and then the pink stripe. So those are the different materials that we have for this time. So we're going to need B template, G template, and F template. I've kept all the ones from previous issues, so we'll just see what we need to cut out of each. So we need fold the grey fabric in half and pin 2 B templates to make 4. So we need 4 B. The same again on the meadow spot, so we need 4 of the B. Then we need 4 of the G, So 4 for the G, but we need to do 2 the right way up and then 2 upside down. So you need to be watching the instructions and what you're doing and things like that. So fold the ivory sprig in half and pin template B and 2 triangle Fs, again referring to the cutting guide. So the ivory sprig, it says you need to fold it in half, so you'll end up with 2B and 4F of those. So then when you've cut everything out, you need to lay it all out. Then you need, so it says pin the meadow spot and the light grey, so they're both the B squares. So I think it's meaning these here. So you fold a grey over a spot and then a green over the grey, and then you stitch those two, those two, those two, and those two. So you stitch those together, and then when you've done those two, then you fold it over and then create the 4 square. Then you've got to do the pink stripe, so you position them diagonally together, fold it over so it's right sides together, and then you stitch, you stitch that long seam. Then you attach one of the ivory sprigs to that, so you attach it to both and then you iron it out, and then you put 2 triangle sprigs and attach those. Then you should have the 4 square patch like that, and then you should have another patch like that. Then you lay them out and then you fold over and then you stitch down that edge, and then the same with this one, you'll fold this one over, stitch down that edge. So then you open them out and you'll have the 2 rows, and then you bring top over to bottom and then you stitch the top there, and then that's what you should have in the end. Wow, a lot to do in this one. Yeah, I think this one is going to take the full 2 or 3 days. This one I'm recording today is Saturday, so it's probably going to take me the rest of today and then some of Sunday afternoon, early evening, and then Monday I'll then need to finish it off and then do the last clip and then get it edited for you guys to see. But there is a lot to do, so I need to get going. I need to get cutting and stitching. So for now I'm going to let you guys go. So in the next clip you will see both patches complete. So I shall see you then, guys. Right, guys, I am back and I have got both pieces finished. So first of all, we have the patchwork patch, and as you can see, this far end, I don't know what happened. I cut the diamonds for these two, and then I cut that one fine. The other one, I don't know, it wouldn't cut right, so I've had to find another piece of fabric, and I really don't know. I don't know why it won't line up or what. Yeah, I don't know. And then we have Timmy, the little mouse. So that is the second patch done. So yeah, that is issues 21 and 22 now complete. So I think when I get to the next two or the next 4 issues, I think there's just a character patch to do, so I'm not too sure what the other 3 issues are going to be. I don't know whether it's cutting the squares down and now doing these first 2 strips for the quilt, but there's usually, you know, when it shows on the front of the magazine, there's usually either a character patch or a patchwork patch on the front, but there's nothing. There's just, I think this, the next issue there's a character patch, and then the 3 after that there's nothing on the front page, so I don't know whether there's anything to make or whether we're going to then start stitching the patches together, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So yeah, so that's everything for this video. So enjoy the rest of your week, be safe, be hydrated in this heat. Yeah, we were looking at 26-28 degrees today, so we're nearly getting into the 30s, and yeah, it's too hot. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.